Hi guys, are we live? Oh my god, and look how good my filter looks. I look pretty good. Thank you. I'm gonna start using YouTube. I wasn't using YouTube because, guys, I don't feel very pretty when my makeup is not done well. I feel like I don't feel very pampered all the time. I have to really work extra hard just to get all this crap off my shoulder. And it's not that I don't want to be on YouTube, and there's a lot of things that I don't know exist until I'm pushed away from somewhere else. TikTok, because I'm like, filter, especially when the guy you are so crazy in love with, like your twin flame, is with another woman. And they always say don't let it phase you, right? But when you love someone, it phases you. One question: Do we do we save these videos? Like, do you guys save this? Welcome to. Good question. Before we start, but first, let me show you what we got. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Oh, suck it, suck it. I mean, when I say I thought I was gonna save the road box, let's pull out the road box. Okay, where is my other phone? Because we have like 10 of them. Oh my god. I really want to turn this off so I can see if it's saved. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Oh, there is a retouch. Look at that. I have to poop. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't even know how to do it, guys. You have you have I'm just trying to see how I get off live. I'm on the toilet. Get used to it. We all grown-ups here. Let me tell you that whatever I'm drinking, which is most likely that the bestie stuff, you guys drink, and please give us more feedback. Tell us what your opinion is. Guys, don't delete customer feedback. It's so important because we want to know what's working and what's not. I always leave feedback. I know it's gross. It also stinks in here, but it's not as bad. Like, my poop is not as smelly, right? Dr. Bieber. Okay, I don't want to talk too much because I don't want to drain my energy. Guys, I'm literally on the toilet taking a shit. Hallelujah. It just came out so much, like explosions. This is what I want my babies, my children to do. Like, I want them to show me everything. Like, I want to make sure my kids are healthy. It feels like a relief. I'm telling you, because I'm constantly drinking like stuff, and I start getting bloated. So I think that's what's taking away the bloat. Like, whenever I started drinking whenever I started drinking, what is it called? Bestie, Sup Bestie, I literally, all that poop and everything started coming off. Like, it just like, I could feel my stomach bubbling, and that's a good thing because it means it's breaking stuff. That's a cellar right there. And that wasn't pee. That wasn't pee. My poop is watery. And it's because I'm not eating too much. I'm not. Oh. 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 Gotta be a big, strong person. Oh, man. I've been taking oh, my package got delivered. Oh, man. That's because I'm drinking that. Thank you, TikTok. I'm drinking the Bestie, Sup Bestie, and I'm also drinking the coffee, the Rise coffee. You guys, cleaning your insides is not just about taking a bunch of pills. You have to poop constantly. When I say you have to poop constantly, I mean you have to keep pooping because your body is always taking in liquids. It's not just peeing. And when you eat meat, it sits in your stomach, and if it takes too long to digest, sometimes that meat rots and it becomes worms, all sorts of things, and you wonder what's happening to you. Why are you sick? Running to the hospital. You're not eating plant-based. That's why I don't eat meat. Meat takes years to digest from your body. Your body is like a machine, and it breaks down that food. But when it has a hard time breaking down food, that's when your stomach starts hurting, all this kind of stuff. And you wonder, like, because you know Quincy is a skinny girl, right? So she doesn't look like she could have any like girl issues. Like when I was skinny, I didn't have those kind of issues. Like I didn't have a heavy temper. Depending on who was like hurting me, depending on who was like attacking me, or who was doing what, or who was doing this. So for me, it was like more like what is it called? It was more like I didn't really have a heavy temper growing up. I had more fun. I had cramps one time when I was 16 years old, and when I had those cramps, let me tell you something. I literally was like on the floor, 15 years old, crying. It was like a sharp pain, and I said, God, please take this pain away. It was the worst feeling. So when Quincy came up with that what is it called, with Bestie stuff, I was like, okay, she's thinking about the ladies. She's really thinking about the ladies. People, it's a lot of us ladies, and only a few ladies are actually doing what they're supposed to do. Guys, I really hope this is gonna save the video. I'll be so mad to record this entire video for it not to be saved. But my stomach, when I say my stomach feels like relief, woo! My stomach feels relief. Whoa! Bestie, what is it called? Oh, Rise. Oh my God, you guys are, oh, you're getting this shit because it's bad, man. It's life-threatening. Whatever is in your stomach is life-threatening. You got the bubble guts, let those bubble guts come out. Let everything out. The goal is to not have people embarrassed. Just be careful. Not have people embarrassed to get out here. We want to see what's going on. The doctors don't, there's not enough doctors. There's not enough nurses. Everybody, I went to the hospital, and I've never had no solutions in the hospital until I came out here and started buying this stuff. Until I finally got my Social Security, my SSA, and all those things. I finally got those things. Imagine all this goes nowhere. I'm telling you, where is my phone? I need an assistant. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like when you're my husband, baby, you can't be mean to your husband because you're the doctor, okay? So sometimes, sometimes I'm not mean. I'm just like I've been deceived for so long that sometimes I just don't know if the person that I assume is my partner, we're twins. I happen to be connected. I feel him in my heart. And I'm like, damn, what is this? So when you feel somebody in your heart, you can't really just run off and be like, oh, nah. You have to move very carefully. It's almost like something is happening here. Seriously. And then my butt is sore because I've been pooping like 20 times today. That's good job, Quincy. Great job. The mood swings, that's where all that stuff, mood swings and everything comes from. Mood swings, All that stuff comes from whatever you putting in your stomach. You know, and then the crazy thing is when they're skinny, when you're a skinny girl, that it doesn't, it's like, they're like, oh, they need meat on their bones. They don't, to them, they don't see the difference. The food breaks your body down when you're skinny. It breaks your body down really fast. I mean, it breaks the food down really fast when you're skinny, but after you have a baby, you start having a pouch. So the food starts to sit in that pouch. It's crazy. And that's when you got a pocket. Okay. We're going to turn this around because I'm not sure if... No time. We got to be serious. I flushed it. Quickly. I flushed it so fast. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I just don't want these men to run from their wives because of normal things. But I don't think they're running because of normal things. That I know they're running because every time one's booty expands, it's like your power is expanding. They're like, oh, what's going on? You don't see the power, but it's somewhere. It's probably why your husband's like, I need to go take a break. You don't know why he's going to take a break. You know what I mean? Woo, let's open the windows. Woo. Oh, man. Oh. Whew. Let's open the door. When I say these shoes, I'm in Temu. Hold on, I was gonna do something really fly. I was gonna try to do something fly, but I had to think before I acted. I mean, would you look at that? These shoes are good. They're great, actually. Okay, so I do want to show you guys this, and then we're gonna turn it off to make sure that everything is saved. Because if it's not, I'm like, YouTube, you guys make so much money. I mean, you can't just share. That's what I would say. Not to be rude. I'm just like, God, like how long? Like when? Woo, that was heaven. Woo, get the devil out. Woo, I rebuke you, Satan, for real. Whoa. Woo. Where's the perfume? It's not that bad actually, but when you have a husband and get married, this is it. This is it. This is what happens at home. Are you ready for commitment? You got to be ready to commit, baby. You can't, I don't know how men are having more than one wife. Where's my other cell phone? Because this shit is too good for me to keep it to myself. I swear. The road is like, you go, girl. And Rhode is actually really good for the skin. I'm amazed. Get ready. Don't give up. Ooh, what is this? Butter. Guys, don't forget that I eat plant-based butter, plant-based everything. Like, so we do want to do this right. I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to do my best. to double post this just because it's too serious right now to even be angry. So they have one of these. These are absolutely I mean, I'm telling you right now, just by feeling it, it feels so rich, so well. And I doubt that they packaged it. Okay, let's read first. I don't know where my cell phone is, so we're going to have to do this way. So foam is rich and delicate. Oh, which can, and you can tell just by the way it feels. What I really love about Rhode is the fact that it feels so rich, right? Let me tell you something. The plastic is what makes, psychologically, this plastic is what's making it's like, just the way things feel can make someone want to keep it. I'm telling you, like, I'm a Leo and I know how people's brains are. And feeling is everything. Maybe not everyone's the same as I am, but the way something makes you feel is everything, right? So it's like whenever I feel good, something makes me feel good, I want to keep holding it. I just want, even if the liquid is bad. That's with Rihanna. With Rihanna's product, it just smelled so good and it felt so good. But after using it, I didn't feel anything until I used a different skincare product, and I realized it was actually disturbing my skin without me realizing, because I was so used to using other products or using no products at all that I couldn't tell that it was actually destroying my skin. So I was like, I can't use this. And you can tell, I don't know about other people, they probably can't afford to use other products. But so yeah, so what I love about this Hailey stuff is, I mean, just look, you can just look at it and see how great it feels. I mean, this just makes me want to use it. And then, like, my drawer is open, so we're safe, hopefully. So just putting it, we're safe. Just putting it in on my skin, it's absolutely hydrating. I mean, Hailey bought this and I was like, I got this. I'm like, I have to try it. I just have to. I don't know how everybody can stay angry or mad, but I'm not mad. I'm over it. Because this is what she's been doing. Everybody just has to wait. Now, which one of these feels better? Hailey Bieber's Rhode or this? This one. This has a richer feel to it. Let's see. This has a softer feel. The plastic has, it's tricky. I'm feeling this one the most, but then this is very soft. They're both great, but I'm just really feeling something about this. But they're both really great. Like, I love this. Like, look at this. We can go on and on about that. That's just the plastic, but the plastic is what's going to mix. So I'm telling you, the way it feels is going to tell you what it is on the inside. Like, and then what kind of person they are too. It's like, oh, you focused on the outside, but when it came to the actual product, you spend all your money on the outside of the product, but the inside is horrible. That tells a lot about the female, the person, right? So Hailey is not that type of person, because apparently her product is actually really great. Not good, great. My skin feels so hydrated. It's unbelievable. It's probably going to get better than that. What I love about this is that it's 5 times vitamin C, which is going to lighten the skin. And I'll show you guys one more time just because I love how this looks. I mean, but just look at how much product they have in here. They have so many, they just have a lot. And all this came up to like 60 something dollars. And I love Rhode and everything, but these are like billionaires now, right? And like I said, being a billionaire, you have bills to pay, but you also have billions of dollars. That's consistent money coming in. That's from what I'm guessing. You can't just, there's no way they make $1 billion one time and they stay billionaires, because they have to keep making that money to stay billionaires, right? So I feel like we can do more, because if Elon Musk showed up with cars and everything, there can be a lot more done with. I mean, you should have lotion, soap, this, that. That's why I say ladies, and I do understand that ladies like to go find a man, party. Guys might not be faithful. White guys are faithful. I mean, I think they are. Maybe, if I'm wrong, I don't know. I was in the escort business, and I mean, I met some guys, some men, some married guys. I don't know if I met married guys in a strip club, but I know I met some married guys in I would go anywhere, a park. I would go to like a fun place, and I met this one white guy. He was really handsome. He was with his wife and his children and his daughter, and he said, give me 1 second, because I be getting played, y'all. They be playing me, y'all. I feel sorry for myself because of how hard my life is. Seriously, it's like I feel bad. Anyways, but so we go to the club, and he says, what did he say? He said, oh, I get on the ride, right? Energy is everything. Your energy is everything. I mean, your energy can make people feel so good. It can make people go off, all types of stuff. I've seen it happen with my energy. So I go inside, and energy is all about what you eat, how you feel, what you do with yourself, how you stretch, how you live. That's going to determine what kind of energy you bring out to people. So I go sit down, and we sit in the same thing, and he was cute. And I looked at him, I didn't say much, but I was like, hi, how are you? And I said hi to him and his wife and everything. And he just, I mean, he was so happy. I was sitting next to him, and we had such a great conversation. His wife was so gentle, calm, and quiet, and just so respectful, and so was the daughter. And I just loved it. And so the lady said, the guy said, man, I haven't had a good time like that in a very long time. I said, really? No offense, but this helps me feel like whatever I'm doing is right. Because, you know, I have been abused in my household and told I'm not good enough, even if I know I'm great. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but I have the Almighty on my side. I mean, every day is a miracle. When you come from an abusive household, hard times, God gives you a kiss. And God's kiss is like one of the best kisses you've ever. Like, there is something he does to you, and there's something he does to your mind. When your mind is beautiful, your response is beautiful. The way you respond to nature's communication, the way nature talks to you, you're beautiful on the inside, because it doesn't take much to please you. It doesn't take billions of dollars to make you happy. Just a wonderful person to give you a smile or something, or the rain showed up when it was too hot, or you did something that you had a hard time doing and you finally did it. That's like a kiss from God. And I'm just like, wow, man. So when he said that, it was like a kiss from God. He said, I haven't had a good time like that in a long. We didn't have sex. We didn't talk about sex, nothing. He just felt good. He felt like we were on a roll, he was in the midst of a great human being. And that made me feel good. And he gave me the same energy. Like, I did feel like he was a little down. I could tell when the man is down, right? And I could tell the woman's been through a lot too. They probably fight a lot at home, and and it's just a lot going on. And so yeah, so with that happening, and you don't have to talk to tell me for me to tell. And and I just love that she wasn't jealous, she wasn't angry, she didn't give me a nasty look. She was just like, she's an adult, been married for a long time. When people have been married for a long time, they don't get jealous anymore. We don't get jealous. You just, at the end of the day, you just want your husband to be happy. I'm telling you, I swear. And that's why I was like, when with Zach, I know, like, I'm sure, I don't want to be so sure, but I feel it, like I'm so sure he has to be my twin. If he's not, I'm so sorry, guys. On Murray, when they say he is not the father, oh my God, they're all going like, it's so sad for these kids to go on national television just to find out that the man that they thought was their father is not their father. That's what it feels like to have a twin flame. You feel so connected to somebody, then all of a sudden you're like, he's not the one. I'm like, who is it? Oh God. Then why, you know what I mean? And then you try to run from this person that you're so connected to, and all of a sudden, guess what? I'm sleeping in my bed and he's in my, I'm like, he's married. I don't want nothing to do with a married man. There's nothing we can do with each other, baby. I don't want to fight with your wife, baby. I don't, it's none of my fucking business, baby. You feel me? I ain't got no time. I don't want no beef with no women. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm a woman, and what I fuck is men. So everything I do is between me and a man. So I don't know about women. Like, I know about women. I grew up in a household filled with women. Six women, seven, eight women. And they abuse me. Like, because they're crazy. Because they go through crazy stuff. And then when you tell them, take these vitamins, try this, try that, they don't really want to do it. And my sisters didn't really abuse me, but it hurts when they pick the woman that manipulates the entire family's side over my side. You get what I mean? And I tell them, hey guys, let's just calm down. They don't understand. They're the kind of people that are, in the white community, a lot of people, what I've noticed is, I don't know if this is like that in a lot of communities. In the black community, they do this too, but it's not as bad. But in the African community, they're so they want to be seen as a certain way. And when you do anything unique, anything different, they think, this is you're crazy. Why are you doing this? Just like when you go to like a I don't know if it's like, I went to Equinox with my stroller. It's smart because the stroller has big wheels. The old women nowadays, let me tell you, I'm a private investigator, a human private investigator. Every single thing that I see and that I try, the universe is putting me in it to investigate how these people are surviving, because this is how we're going to make a new world order, and this is how we're going to make the world a better place, is by changing. Because if we can get these older people to be in better stools, better wheelchairs, maybe they can actually get better. But you go to Equinox and you have people disturbing you because of your disability. But they made a deal with the government to not discriminate. And when will you ever have a lawyer when all your social workers, majority of them, don't really answer? Or if they do answer, it's too late. You're sleeping. You're knocked out. I go with my stroller to help myself. I'm paying $300 at Equinox. And I was homeless. I go in there with my stroller, which actually fits inside of the lockers. I break it down, and they told me, you can't bring that here. Why don't you put a sign? If you would have put a sign there, I would have known not to even go. Don't waste my time. Because for us, that step we just made over there, that's $1 million step. Because you could have died trying to cross the street, competing with regular people that have arms and legs. It's not a fair fight. It's not a fair battle. It's not right. That's not what America is all about. Because don't forget, They give people that are disabled money to survive. So they care. Yes, we want them to care more. But we have to talk to the billionaires to give us more support. I don't know how much money America has. I don't know how much money they have in their account, but I see the airplanes. I see everything, the gas, the trains, all that the country has to pay. That's where your taxes are going. When you pay for your bus fare, everything, the government has to pay for all that. So when you guys don't do your job right and you discriminate against other people, and people like us, we survive and we build, we look at this company like, I can't work with you. I can't work with you because you're abusing people. When I grow, I'm watching. I can't have a disabled person suing me. You're not about to sue me. So if I hire you, you treat them like queens. Equal. Hey, can I help you? It doesn't matter if it's a stroller. Obviously, something is wrong. People have the right to ride in a stroller. You're lucky they're not going in there with no fucking guns. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is worse. 9/11. Come on, your life is way more important. The people in the building's life is way more important than your image. Your image. Is everyone breathing well? Is the water clean? Is the food healthy? Why are people sick? The chicken, the steak, all this stuff is making you sick. It's making people sick. The United States government is a corporation. This is a company that's holding companies and families. They can't afford to lose people. We women, we're the ones that hold those babies in our stomach. And we risk our lives. Women died. Stretch marks, and for you to make fun of her, oh, look at that ass, look at it. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. This woman pushed 9 babies. Another one pushed 3, 4, 10. And it's crazy when you meet a woman that's pushed children out and she still has the energy to attack her husband or another woman. The energy to do this is probably because she has energy built up inside of her that she wants to punish. You know, because sometimes if let's say if Zach, let's say that, right, pisses me off or hurts me because he sends me a video or she or whoever's doing it, I'm not mad at anybody because I know they're expressing themselves. But so don't be mad at me when I express myself, right? I feel hurt. I can't really say curse words too much because, you know, in the comments you have to be respectful. It becomes a business too. But I'm honest. I have to be smart. But that's when I bring music. I write lyrics. Oh, fucking bitch. You want to say that. You do. It's okay. It's okay. I'd rather you say you fuck. I'd rather you do that because I'm the type of person, if I get upset, I'm going to execute a plan. I'm going... I hear myself. I'm not going to be a threat to my own existence ever again. That's not how I want people to live their lives. When people were attacking soldiers, or they were attacking the homeless in Vegas, there are homeless people that are veterans, homeless people that were kicked out of the military because they struggle with their mental health, people with no legs on the street. Is crazy, right? Why are they even there? And in Vegas, a soldier went inside while they were all busy chasing a bomb out. A man in a suit that they least expected to be a killer went in there so smoothly, paid for a hotel, locked the doors, had some rifles, some shooters, a silencer, whatever he used, started shooting up the entire strip where I was. But before I left, before they did all that, it's like the universe had it all planned out. I moved, somebody drugged me, and I moved to Arizona. I came back, they say they shot up Vegas. Right where I was dancing. A soldier. Right after I said, blow this shit up. That's all I said that. That's all I said. I was so fucking mad that they kept harassing me as a homeless person. I'm going in there, I'm spending money, casino, brushing my hair, basically surviving. I mean, the way the security was banging on the door, they act like I had rifles in there. I had nothing in there. Then this soldier goes in there, looking good, least expected. Don't be stupid, guys. Everybody's a suspect. Because if the queen is in the building, the president is in the building, you don't have time to be distracted by a bomb. Because they will use that same bomb to distract you so they can go inside. Because you're so blind. You're so blind. Everybody's a suspect. The ones you should worry about are the ones in fucking suits, if anything. I mean, they're so damn clean, you could barely tell. You can't even, I mean, damn. I mean, you see J-Lo literally saying that she's young, her skin, and you could see the filter. The filter. These people are making billions, millions of dollars, probably billionaires by now. Money stashed up. And people are going in the stores buying this shit off of a filter. How many of you guys, who's telling the truth or who's not? I know at first you have to start somewhere, you got to start somewhere, but you got to come clean at some point. At some point, right? Because J-Lo's been in the business for a very long time. J-Lo's products work. Let me tell you something. They do work. They do work. But we're not finished. I see a change in my skin. There's a reason I got scars on my body. We want to see which one of these products work. Right? Because that money, when you're a billionaire, it's nothing. It's a lot of money. You have plenty money to blow. These people down here, these people down here, they don't have money to blow. They don't have time. They're posting every day, vulnerable, desperate. They don't get much of a reward. Just you're happy you have something to buy. But you guys are getting rich, 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 rich. The rich getting richer. Is that fair? Does that make sense? No. Because these people are still employees. When everybody's fed, the country is safe. Safe. If we could all just share, the country will be safer. Don't get $1 billion and buy all these homes that you don't even know if you're going to keep making that money, man. Somebody's going to come and knock you off the chessboard and you're like, you don't know if this, then now you're vulnerable and now you know what I mean? You don't want to put yourself in a place. Make sure everything is running well. Make sure everything is good so you don't have to put yourself in a bad situation. Make sure you can actually continue to work. That's why I'm not working right now. I'm not going to throw myself in a company, be a business owner, and all of a sudden go crippled. And who's going to run my business? That shit is crazy. It's really crazy. So I go over to Equinox. They literally kicked me out because of my stroller. Because I told them I'm a disabled person. This is the one in Santa Monica. And the one in Culver City warned me about Santa Monica. But I couldn't travel on the bus anymore with all my stuff. Because when I was in Culver City, guess what they said? You can use all the lockers you need. Use all the lockers. We got plenty of lockers. Just put your stuff in there as long as it's neat. Of course, they meant 4 or 3, but I used them. Guess what they were doing to me when I was in there? People are calling, complaining. Okay, so you know when you go inside and you sit down and you take off you put your bag there. There's nobody in there, right? You're just happy that you finally made it from the stairs upstairs without passing out, barely breathing because the drugs are just coming out of your system. Because I was in Vegas and I got drugged and raped. Kinda seems like somebody planted that dealer there. He had that shit covered up so well. It was garbage. But under the garbage is a little house. I was like, let's go see. He had Tyler. Tyler was my ex-boyfriend. This white guy with blonde hair, blue eyes, he was beautiful. He was begging for my attention. He wouldn't stop following me. He was everywhere. I said, please, leave me alone. You know, it's not that I'm racist or anything. It's just I'm tired of falling in love. Falling for the same fucking bullshit. Falling for drug addicts. Damn, I'm tired. I appreciate it, but no one is ever stable. Everyone is always saying they're going to be there. No one shows up. Shout out to Brilliant Corners. Please donate to Brilliant Corners. Finally, I'm inside. But I'm out there dancing, shaking my ass, and feeding this man. And he was good. He wasn't a bad guy, but he was connected to dealers. And they had his... And he had the nerve to call me a weirdo. When a man got a fucking blade ready to chop his head off. Fuck white people. This Spanish guy gonna call him a nigger. I'm over here holding this beast down, like soothing him, calming him down. I'm like, it's all right. You know, let's look out for each other. You need some food? You need something? Yeah, do you need 4? Can I borrow $4? All right, I just got 20. I'll give you 4. Just if you can give it back later, but if you don't have it, it's all right. That's, you know, I'm trying to calm everybody down. This Spanish guy comes to him and says, you fucking nigger. The guy went and slit his fucking throat right there. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I tell Justin Bieber, watch your fucking mouth. These people, they're not playing. Maybe some of them are. You don't know what. Have you seen Black History? How many black programs out there? How many black programs are out there educating from the little bit? Hey, don't use the N-word. Hey, do this. Hey, how many programs do you know are doing that right now? You see a lot of rich black people. How many of them are really actually building schools? How many? Oprah, how long have you been a billionaire? A platform. Who stopped you? Beyonce. You guys don't want to mention names. I'm no pussy. I'm not going to be quiet. Because if we can open their eyes, then maybe we can make a difference. They need someone to be bold because they're bold. Oh, they're bold. You got to be bold. Careful, but bold. Because that's what your body is pushing you to do. That's what your body's put when it's time to go to war. It's get up. It's get up and we fight. Your body pushes you. They got spirits in here. They got energy in you. You didn't come to die. You didn't come here to die. You came to live. You're not gonna die. If you're not the enemy. If you're the enemy and you're gonna die. Trust me. We got 10 minutes on TikTok and then we're back here. And I'm hoping, because we got 45 minutes on YouTube. So I'm hoping that YouTube saved all this. And I'm hoping we're good here. Because on TikTok, they're always muting my stuff. All of this work, I don't have time to do rehearsal. This is real life. This stuff just comes off right now. And after this, I have to lay down and rejuvenate, prepare my body for the next speech. You only get one shot. Do not miss a chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the moment, in the music, the moment you want it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not, every day it's like you get one shot at this. And they mute it. And I'm back to this because it's exercise. You see my hair? I can barely get it out. Shit is matted. Don't you think I want my hair nicely curled? I can't do it. I'm fucked up all in here. I got all of this to prove. Everything to help me get better. With negative in my account. And they mute it. They see me as a joke. It has to be that. That's how I feel. It's like it's a joke. We got a company to run. People are crying. People need help. Companies need, okay, the Republicans got their people. But the Democrats are falling and they need help. They obviously need help. All of us need help. Because if they didn't need help, we wouldn't be poor. How is it you got a fast car, you can't even drive on the street, a regular street? What are you saving it for? What happened to Paul Walker for real though? Tupac? Next, they wanted to kill Justin Bieber. You tell Chris Brown to get it together, guess what he says? He's going shopping. What a joke. Don't you have enough clothes? If I could live off of a suit, wash it. You need any more clothes? Everybody needs clothes, but nobody needs that many clothes. What's happening is I feel bad. You gotta come see poverty. You gotta live that shit. I feel bad. We're all there like dragging our feet. People bleeding outside. This is real stuff, real life story. And then you wonder why illegal immigrants, they're coming with their cash. Oh yeah, they're coming. They're coming from all sorts of parts of the country. And they come in here and they say, hey, I need some papers. You need some cash? How is the country safe if these people are vulnerable and poor and can easily, you give them cash and they taking people's hearts and souls and they taking people's organs. They getting them off the street, checking them. And in the hospital, and next thing you know, you never, where is it? What happened to them? Taking organs because they want their father or grandfather to live. This is all the shit you have to think about. They try to come to me, talk to me. Everywhere I go, the police is always right around the corner. Thank you, God. That's God. God bless the police. I don't know if there's a sensor somewhere on me, but the police is always right around the corner. Keep doing good. Keep donating. Because you're creating your own karma. You're saving yourself when you save someone else. Trust me. Let's see. I'll do a wire, not now. Hold on, guys. Can you do a wire? I do a wire. I can't do a wire right now because I have to buy one. The government should help the homeless, not leave them on the streets. That's right. And I think that the government is doing the best that they can. The only thing is that I think, because I'm listening to what the government is going through and what they're doing. I'm listening to police officers, and you always have to wonder, why are police officers aggressive? The ones that are aggressive, they have some that are nice and some that are not. And you look at the entire country and you're like, there's not enough resources. Hold on, guys. I have to plug this in because my phone's gonna die, so I have to take off this. And you're like, there's not enough resources in this country. There's not enough stations. We have to do a whole, before this country became what it is, the people that were sketching out the architectures or whatever, I believe, I don't know for a fact, I'm sure it was white people just planning it out, how this is gonna be. So this is what has to be done again. It starts with an idea. And those ideas is having stations for police officers to take a break, a place where they can eat healthy food, because they're eating anything. And when they eat just anything, they're aggravated, angry. You know what I mean? Because they're not getting enough rest. They're not getting enough support. They're not getting, you know what I mean? And then you go up over there and you see everybody going to a concert to see Beyonce. And where is Beyonce money going? Anyway. Because Rihanna and Beyonce have like $4 billion homes, $1 million homes. In Barbados, they're not schools, they're just homes. Nobody lives there, apparently. I highly doubt it. All that could be built in the country this is the country that made you. This is the country that gave you a chance and an opportunity. You can't come to this country and flash your boobs and show up to all the guys, but you don't build anything. You build stuff for the ladies, which is nice. You have a clothing shop, but you're still a billionaire, right? What about the cops? What about the soldiers? These are people that are going out risking their lives every day so you can be you. I'm telling you. And then when I heard the song, oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, they could say whatever, I'ma do whatever, yeah, you know it. Huffing at the Lion? Sounds like a threat to me. The Lion is here. The Lion of Zion is here. This is where God lives. It's over. That's the past. How do we get past that? How do we make up for it? Because I don't see us ever getting close to each other. I'm a real royal subject. I have to be careful everywhere I go. My body trips out. I hear sirens. You have no idea the crazy things I was hearing in my body. Where. You have broken the code. Something. So you have broken the code. You have broken the code. You have, and he was doing that. You have violated the code. You have violated, and it has to be because I tried to kill myself. 7 years straight. Scariest shit I've ever seen. How was I supposed to know? Was it my fault that I tried to commit suicide? Was it my fault? It wasn't my fault. I didn't have resources. I didn't know what to do. I was scared as hell. I was so scared. What did I do? Where do I go? I didn't know what to do. I've never heard voices like this in my head. That's what's happening. Lord knows what's happening to other people. There are people that hear demons hours after hours. I was hearing demons. And I mean, cooking in the kitchen like, please don't hurt me. Talking to the spirits because I hear them. Paul Walker was there. Steve Jobs was there. God was there. Jesus was there. Jesus is crying. Jesus is saying, what did I die for? That's not me being crazy. This was really Jesus. I survived the worst. That shit was evil. And then they say, you're going to make it to you're gonna radius, you're gonna win, you're gonna get into radius. Before I was fighting to get into radius, and I got kicked out of the other like these people are, I mean, it's crazy. Like, you know, the way they're approaching people that are homeless, the way they're dealing with situations. No matter what, you have to be able to deal with the situation in a proper manner, because at the end of the day, you're an employee, right? Everybody needs to be mentally evaluated. Yeah, a lot of people are desperate and vulnerable, but the people that are laughing at the poor are the ones that are actually profiting from them. How do you profit from the poor? When you have a big organization like Clarendale organization, and you have more fucking money than the organization that you say is feeding the poor. Who's eating it? Who's taking the food? Because the poor are still poor. While the rich are taking from the fucking poor. Because then why are they poor? Why is Skid Row? I've been in California since I was 16 years old. Skid Row had never changed. It's time to make a change. Why do they kill everybody that tries to make a difference? I'm pretty sure they didn't kill everybody. I mean, but damn, Abraham Lincoln, they killed him. He made a difference in the black community. Why do they kill everybody that makes a difference? What's up with everybody, man? We're here to make a difference. We're not here to die. That's why the police is here. All right, guys, I have to cut this short because my body is starting to tell me we have to wrap this up. I want to do another live later because I want to show you guys I want to tell you my review. I will post the video. I will do the recording on TikTok, and I'll wash my face and I'll tell you how this cream works, because I do want you guys, I want all the social workers to start with employees, especially social workers, to have the right face washes. How is your house? I want them to really, my heart really wants them to have like a free apartment, but I don't know if we can afford that. So an affordable apartment for social workers. Social workers go through a lot. And the last thing we need is people that are dealing with homeless people to be struggling at home, struggling with rent, because then they start looking at us and getting jealous, and they say, damn, well, how come you look good? Well, I found this apartment. They didn't find this place for me. They have a place where they place people that don't know how to find their own place. But their job is to help these people find their place. But they don't give them these places because these places require you to be a specific way to make it. Because they won't even let you post pictures anywhere. You can't do certain things. I mean, these are things that you should read to the tenant. I think people with disabilities can the first thing you got to ask someone is, can you hear? Can you do, even if you don't get that many people that are disabled, it's still very important to ask these questions. Every tenant, are you deaf? Do you need special assistance? Always ask. They didn't ask me that. Just guessing. So I started posting any accident that happened, I posted on social media. And then they got mad at me. Don't post on social media. Well, where do you want me to do? Who do you want me to talk to? It's crazy. And then you have all these celebrities dancing, people with their mansions, all partying their lives away, wasted. Come on, don't throw your life away. We have work to do. Guess what? Somebody worked hard for you to be able to have a place to get wasted. They work hard to build that place. Sweat, blood, and tears, and I hope no more blood is shed. Please, please. You want to continue to have a good time? You have to feed yourself proper nutrition. You have to eat well. And I think Trump should definitely boss up and start illegalizing meat eating. I know it's going to be like, oh, everybody might start panicking. And it's like, oh, does it mean that everybody's going to go to jail if they're doing this, if they're doing... Eventually, that's what's going to come down to. Because what's happening to the animal community is so crucial. You can't perform that shit here. That's crazy. In God we trust, and this is how you treat these animals. We understand that animals overpopulate and they need to go, but it is crazy to put it in your mouth, to put that disgusting, to put it after it poops, and then you put it in your mouth, and then you wonder why the hospitals are getting filthy rich. If they are, I think they are. They're pretty big. When will it end? It'll end when you start eating plant-based. These plants, there is life. The reason why the plants exist is they give us oxygen. They help us breathe. That's where we get our oxygen from. And you guys are wondering why you have asthma, all this kind of stuff. It won't stop. Vegan lives matter. Veganism is the way. Not vegetarian, vegan. That's where all the medicines that we take, all the pills, everything. If you read all this stuff, it says mushroom coffee. Those are all plants. I mean, it says lion mane, cordyceps, reishi, king trumpet, turkey tail. It's not an actual turkey tail. It's called turkey tail. Digestion. I mean, I've been pooping so much. Shiitake for immunity. I mean, this is whatcha. This is the shit that's attacking the bacteria in your body. Employees are the ones eating from this nasty pizza. Sugarcoating it. Don't feel bad that I'm being honest, guys. This is for the good for you. This is because you don't know what to do, and it takes a while for plants to grow. I do understand it takes a while for plants to grow. That's why people are eating meat. But I think now we have enough food, right? Yeah. We have plenty of plant. Excuse me. I think we can do it. Right, America? Go on a strike? Not a real strike, but we're a family. Maybe not everyone in America is family, but we're a family, guys. We gotta take care of each other. I can't do this by myself. Hell, I'll do it. Good thing I'm a woman. All I need is one guy and we could be fruitful and multiply. Remember, Mary had a baby without having sex with Joseph. You don't need a man. You just need God. You need to be in the same accord with God. I mean, the miracles that God has seen, there is nothing you can tell God that he can't do. I'm telling you, I promise you. There's nothing. Maybe there is. You never know. But God is like, how can you tell me what you, I mean, wow. Wow. God is rich, man. He doesn't have to have cash. We need it. We need money. Yeah, hell yeah, we need money. But God is the kind of person that is used to miracles. He's an eternal God. So he's living experiences. He's a doctor. He's a private investigator. And you are his hands. That's why I'm here to help you make better decisions. Not to criticize you, not to judge you. To help you. Because I care about you. You're my children. Even if you're not my children, you're like my Eve started this whole thing with the babies. Well, God started it, but you know, my children's lives matter. Their lives matter. Those are real kids. When I held my daughter in my arms, I was like, yo, I was 16, I was 18. This is a real person. Imagine how many mental patients are dealing with a real person and the abuse that these innocent children are facing. So every day, every time you make a decision to go to a bar, you throwing your life away and your hands and your lungs where they're needed. They're needed elsewhere. All because someone told you you're not good enough. Who said you're not good enough? Who told you to listen to them? That's why I started with the poor. To empower you. If you're poor, doesn't mean I hate the rich. But come on now. What do I look like starting? Jesus didn't start with the rich. He has the world. Just like God. He goes where the people are oppressed. To lift their chin up. Lift your chin up. We came a long way. A long way. We started from scratch. Nothing. Your balls, they carry human beings. Real people are in there. It's a liquid that becomes a person. That's a hell of a miracle. That's a miracle. So you can't tell me miracles can't happen. You build border walls all over this place. Because the princess is here. And you're just as important as the princess. I can't use my tongue to say let these people in. I can't use that. My tongue is powerful. After what happened in Vegas, I have to say no to illegal immigrants. You have to come in the right way. If you make it through. If I want everybody, I'm asking people from other countries, start taking care of your fat countries there. If you could build America, you could build Mexico, you could build Africa, you can do it. All you have to do is believe and eat well. You want to do business with this country, you have to build a trustworthy relation. That's how white people work. That's what they do. They do trust. It's trust. They build trust. Because they got money. They just need to build trust. And that's who I learned from. Because I came from the hood and they don't even do that shit. They took all my wallet, everything. Shit. I said, I can't help you when you're taking everything from me. I got to go build a team, a trustworthy team. Because you guys are broke. And so when you're broke, you steal. It's crazy. All right, America, we're going to take a break. I have to wash my face. I'm back to sleep. It's a miracle that I was up today. It's a miracle that this message came out. It's a miracle that I'm alive. It's a miracle that you're here. We're going to do good. It's a miracle that I don't have a poor attitude right now. And those of you that do have a poor attitude and get on camera, at least you're on camera, right? At least you made it. You know how many people can barely make it on camera? They're all shy. They can't even they're embarrassed. It's so sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's not easy. One mistake, everybody laughs. I don't care if they laugh all you want. It's a blessing. I'm a comedian. Hell, you could laugh. But guess what? Laugh now, cry later. So be careful who you laugh at. And what you laugh at. Because not everything is funny. Especially when people are hurting. And animals are hurting. It's not funny. I don't even know how long I can record on a live. It's already 71 minutes. See, these are nice comments. And those are nice. These are the nicest comments I've seen. Smart people on YouTube. Wow. You know, because this is, you guys, they don't see what this is. This is a whole business right here. They're real business owners that run these YouTube. Make billions of dollars. So when you get over here to speak to the billionaire, this is where they are. And you start talking about nothing. You cursing people out. Well, I'm talking about in the comments. Now, you do have the right to get on camera and say what you feel. You have the right to express yourself. We'd rather you express yourself on camera than to go in real life and start going off on the customers, especially when there's not enough therapeutical program. You got to get all that filth out, especially if they're feeding you this nasty food, this unhealthy food. They're not doing it on purpose. Maybe they are now, but they're not doing it on purpose. I don't think so. They didn't start doing it on purpose. Either eat the chicken or eat the people. So that's how it was. So they ate the chicken. But now it's time to break the spell. That's a death spell. That's a death spell. Choose life. Go green. Get cash. Think green. Get cash. You're a plant. Plants feed off of each other. You need water to survive. You need greens, spinach. This planet was designed for you to survive. But you can't survive if you don't use your mind. You can't. You got to use your brain. That's what these obstacles are all about. To use your brain. But don't thank God for the obstacles. We don't want obstacles anymore. We're done with them. I'm tired of the obstacles. Every day is an obstacle. This is better than Africa, but you guys can build Africa up. You build Africa up instead of taking these African Americans to prison, to throw them in the lion, throw them to Africa. They want to make fun of America and laugh and talk bad about America. Go to Africa and see what it's like in Africa. You think it's a joke? I came from Africa. I didn't survive it. I died. I made it back to life miraculously. When they saw that I was dying, they said, oh, yeah, we need her here. But they were the same ones doing witchcraft to kill me. And when I left, it was like the earth started shaking. I'm a Leo. Who knew? Who knew? Oh, God, bring her back. God, bring her back. I was mad. I said, you guys brought me back here for this? To abuse me some more? And then you should hear how Africans talk. No wonder they're poor. They don't want to listen. What is this, a green screen? Africans never want to listen. This is a good, look at all you can do on here. Wow. Would you look at that? Who knew YouTube had it? Wow. I mean, you could be a teacher. I'm serious. I mean, you need 2 phones. You're gonna need at least 10 phones. Hailey Bieber, she said, I need my phones for this. I saw what Hailey did. I said, girl, we're doing the same shit. We got like 10 phones, girl. You got to. Dealing with people, it's like dealing with kids. Look at this. And look what she said. Be careful. Always check your child's homework. I got that from Facebook. She said the baby has the liquor, the confessions. Their confessions. Your very kids are spying on you. They're collecting information, and next thing you know, they're gonna tell everything you did. What happened? What happened to the kids? Where's your mom? What did your mom do? And you better tell them. Who? Tell us what your mama did. If you tell on them, they're gonna come correct. Oh, you thought we were best friends? You thought I wasn't gonna tell the world what you was doing to me? You think I'm gonna keep that a secret? Come on now. We ain't never been friends. You brought me here, but I'm gonna finish this shit. I'm gonna finish this shit. Some of these parents are crazy. I mean, listening to her story, I understand why the bitch is crazy. I understand why this woman is wild and crazy. But no excuse. I've been through hell too. I don't act like that. What happened? Oh, she's not the queen? Come on now. I've seen a lot of great American women, great African women out here. The queen is not the only good person in this world. I'm not that good. Okay, I'm good. I'm great. I can't say things like that. But the queen is not I'm not that good. The queen is not the only good person here, guys. You all are great people. You just need help. What does it look like me telling everybody I'm the best? You all are great. You all are the best. You just need support. You need to eat better. You need to eat better. You need to be encouraged, not discouraged. Have you guys listened to some of Joel Osteen's preaching? It's really good, right? Joel Osteen has a way of telling people nothing but good things. Some people need to hear the truth. The truth is raw. The truth is not always good. It's not, you just got to be honest. Like I said, if the cream is not good, it's not good. And that's going to make you better. So when you go to church, I'm not going to always come up there and tell you, oh, sleeping with men is the right thing to go ahead, sleep with men. I can't do that. I'll be going against the laws of the universe. I'll be going against God's very tongue. Who am I to go against God? No, you guys need to straighten up. Straighten up. Sleeping with guys and all this is crazy. I know you guys are doing it because you have no choice, probably. You were raped, you went through a lot. Because I'm sitting over here pooping a lot, and there is all this, my butthole is so sore. I'm like, this is what it feels like to probably be raped in the butt. Damn, this shit hurt. I'm sorry that you went through that. Women, but now you see what it was like for us women to pull those babies out. I don't want you to hurt. It's the universe putting you in a situation. Every time you find yourself trying to abuse a woman as a man and call a woman a bitch and all this kind of stuff. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And then the universe says, go throw some heels on. Let's go see you fuck some men. The universe is gonna stir up some shit for you. You want to talk about a woman? The only women I talk bad about are the ones that are disrespecting my man. Don't disrespect my man. He's my king. I see him as a king. If we fight, we even out. We even. All right, I say some fucked up shit. You say some fucked up shit. We know how to talk to each other. Because when I lay on my back, he's the one fucking me. He's dealing with his body. That's what he's doing. He's dealing with his body. But then when you start doing all this, and then he's like embarrassed, and I'm like, you, is this fun? You like this? This is making you happy to treat a man like that? You want to humiliate him. I've never seen him humiliate her like that. Humiliate Quincy. I've never seen him do that to her. Maybe he's hiding stuff from us. I don't know. I don't feel like he is. I don't think so. I feel like he's hurting. So I could feel his spirit. He's angry on the inside. Women, we have to be the mothers. We have to grow up. We've always had to grow up. Always had to be the adult. And there are a lot of men out there that are adults. They're men. They're men. I've met them. Men. I can deal with men. I can deal with them. It's specific men. Some men don't want to listen. Ever since I've been in this country, I found myself doing good business with some Spanish people. And I don't like, this is not to brag about race, but race is the only way I could say it. I've seen some good business black people, but I've seen a lot of great business white people. They do business good. They've made up for it. I mean, they've cleaned their act together, right? So I think that this is majority their country. That's just me how I feel. I don't have to be right. I don't have to be right, you know? But I feel like this is majority of their country, and I feel like they feel like they're against the wall. And when you come in this building where I live, it's majority white people here. They're quiet. They're very quiet. Okay? So I think you guys should respect them. I do my best to, I respect to the best of my abilities. Of course I respect, but when it comes to my privacy being violated, like if I feel like I need to express myself artistically, sing music, and somebody comes and interferes with that, that definitely bothers me, because I'm releasing something that is going to keep my partner safe. Because if I release it here, then I'll be more quiet later. I'll be better. We are mothers, so we know the psychology of our children. If you're not a drunkard, we know that our kids have to go have playtime. When I was a mother, my daughter had to go play. If she plays, she comes home, she's tired, so she doesn't bother me. Same thing. My husband wants to be with me. He wants me to be calm. I have to get it all out of my system. Woo! Hey, baby. You need some food? You need some this? You okay? Because I let it out. I let it out. If he wants me to party, I can party for him. But at least I let it out. I don't want to be angry when it's time to get married. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be the angry wife. Life is too good. Sex is too good to be the angry wife. Why is she angry? Huh? Because he's not giving it to her. Why is she angry? Because she's treating him like she's angry. Baby, you got some good sex. Don't worry. Trust me, because we ain't even touched. And I've been having multiple orgasms. I thought it was a wrap. Baby, I thought this other guy had me. I thought this other guy that I hadn't met yet. I mean, if you fucking a man and he gives you an orgasm and you have an orgasm, he ain't even touched you in the physical, you know the dick is good. You know it's good. You said, damn, boy, am I fucking God or what? You feel me? What's up? That's what's up. I mean, you should hear the stuff he's putting on YouTube, and you know it's him. Thank you, baby. I'm probably delusional. But you know what? Keep being delusional, because this universe was created off of delusion. Complete cuckoos. People that were out of this mind created this world. We started from nothing. Look where we're at. So you're not as crazy as they say you are. They're the ones that are crazy. They're small brains. You got to think big, baby. You got to think big because you want to come out of the norm. You want to have supernatural powers. You want to make a real human. Guys, I don't think you have the power to do so, but hey, the universe, only the universe can tell us. But you never know. But I'm saying you want to do something real serious, you got to think big. Be careful thinking big because sometimes it can get your head big. So it's a lot of stuff to think about when you're thinking big. Just make sure you stretch, make sure you eat healthy, make sure there is always like a price to pay for magic, like they said. And that's probably what I was going through. Okay, guys, let's see if we can pause this and finally save it. We got this green screen and I don't know how. I'm learning how to look at it's Oh, look at that. Stop telling young girls that when a boy is mean or rude to her, it is because he has a crush on her. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. I don't know if she's talking to me personally, but I highly doubt it. But I know that for a fact that when my ex-boyfriend Matt was mean to me, he was a military soldier that got kicked out of the military because he struggled with his mental health. He was so mean to me. He was acting racist. We were living in a warehouse together, homeless. He was so damn cute with green eyes, blonde hair. I loved him. I thought he was sexy, but he was mean. He was so mean. He wasn't the meanest. Next thing you know, he wants to fuck me. Oh, so we go in the warehouse. He's like, Sandra, I have to talk to you. Sometimes guys have ways of expressing their emotions. They get angry because they don't know how to tell you they like you. They're trying, and that's why you have to know how to soothe. I had to soothe Trump. I mean, Miss Kamala got in there and she started causing problems. Trump was mad. He said she was the worst. I'm pretty sure she ain't the worst. But what did she not do? What did she not do? He's a guy. He expected something, probably. I'm saying sometimes you just gotta be a little nicer, you know, you gotta be, I mean, shout out to the prostitutes, man, for real, because a lot of people are making fun of prostitutes, but these women are really out there, because the last thing you need is an angry husband. These are just people. They're just people. They're people. When I was a prostitute, man, I had to give a blowjob to a guy that had no arms. This white guy, he was a boss, an owner. He's like, hey, I'll pay you, you know what, $200 to give my homeboy a blowjob. I said, no problem. No problem. Guess what? I was only making 60 fucking guys for $60. That's what they were teaching me. That's what the lady that said, I asked her to teach me and she said, all right, go on Backpage. $60. I said, all right, it's better than nothing. What did I have? Nothing. I didn't have $1. I was giving blowjobs for $10. One time I did it. 5. But imagine before I used to do it for free. When we were teenagers, we used to do it for free. Right? So he said 200. I saw the man. I said, damn. I said, woo, I'll give him a blowjob because I said, damn, thank God I have arms. Count your blessings. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You're a helper of a man. You don't have to be, because these men are crucifying women and telling them, oh, you're a dirty whore. You're dirty this, you're dirty that. You rather that man come shoot you up? Or you rather her hurry up and give him a blowjob, make a few bucks and go home? And he's gonna come blow your shit up. Because if you got a beautiful wife, because some of these men are crazy. Why do you think I show up ugly? I'm not ugly, but shit. I could be, but I'm better. Trust me. All this confidence. All this confidence. I do have to read the guidelines just to make sure, because I just say a lot of things, but this is all educational, so I don't think I've said anything that's That breaks the guidelines. I just saw that little line and I think it's been there. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. It's educational. I just wanted to say that, like, yeah. I said, women, we're weapons, man. You don't know what it feels like to be a woman, a beautiful one. Because a lot of these people are like, oh, I wish somebody would want me that bad. Be careful what you wish for. Some of us are praying for the guys to get off of us for a second. Okay? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The vagina hurts, but he wants to fuck some more. You want to run, but you ain't got nowhere to go. I just want to talk to the gay men. How is it? How does it feel? This is not to disrespect you. This is not. I really want to open a space, a community for gay men. How does it feel to walk in a woman's shoes? This is not me making fun of you. I'm serious. How does it feel? Because some of these men like to act like it's easy. They have no boobs. They don't get pregnant. Never on their period. But they like to be like, that bitch better listen. I'm listening. I appreciate you walking in a woman's shoes. But it's still not a fair fight. It's not a competition, but it's still not a fair fight. I'm listening. But these women are getting their bodies ripped open. See? These women. She's crying every day. And you could see in their eyes. They're hurting. Maybe not all of them. Maybe some of them are evil. Something is going on. A lot of women, you can't even trust them that they're gonna do the right thing. They'll tell you anything because they want to win over your boyfriend. They want your boyfriend. They're vulnerable, desperate. So thank you, Quincy, for coming up with Bestie. Sup, Bestie? It works. It's gonna need to be stronger, but it works. I liked it. Make me feel good. Calm, don't take that stuff. That not from the Absorption Company, the Calm from Canada. That stuff had my heart boiling. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. Don't worry, ladies. You'll be fine. I think you should understand why women get bitchy. I try to understand Nicki Minaj. I'm bitchy and really bitchy. I try to understand her. But it doesn't mean I could just sit next to her all the time. You know what I mean? Because you don't know when they're going to snap. I'm more like a guy. I'm like a woman, but I'm more like a guy. I didn't get those. I got struggles, but I didn't get those like cramps all my life. I bled, but I didn't get cramps all my life. My period, my birth pains were when I was young, and then it just happened again 7 years ago for 7 years straight. Birth pains. Those are like birth pains. So the boy, the whole time he's acting like he doesn't like me. Sexy as hell to me. Shit, at the time on the street, shit. He ran away from his daddy's house. And I mean, the way they line up, I'm like, all right, one at a time. Because it just felt like they were all coming at me. And I was like, we just got to handle this the right way. Just be honest. That's all I said is be honest. So I told him, Imagine none of this, all this stuff I'm talking about, and you can't even hear it. Anyways, so I told him, and he says, we drink beer. He's drinking weed. He tells me what they were doing to him, forcing him to do blow jobs. I said, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry that happened to you. So I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know why we were in the room. I felt an energy between us, but I didn't know what his plans were. But he got up out of nowhere and he started to kiss me. I got a kiss, a big, beautiful, sloppy kiss from a boy that I had a crush on, but I didn't think he had a crush on me, right? Sometimes guys have a way of showing you that they like you. Because I said, damn, if I'm so damn ugly, why you over here then? MF, mofo? Damn, you over here though. Say, you ugly ass. I mean, damn, I remember Trayvon from elementary school used to talk about my flat chest all day long. I said, damn, why you looking at my breasts, boy? He all every day. Look at you, got a flat butt, you got a flat chest, you got earwax in your ears, you got this, you got that. I said, damn, Trayvon, so what? Why don't you look at the bitches with the big titties then? You looking at me then? You looking at me though. Why are you looking at me? You like big titties and clean ears. Go over there, motherfucker. All over me. Chasing only me. These motherfuckers is crazy. I said, you're lying, bitch. You're lying. You like me. I don't like you back. You have a nasty attitude. All right? I like my flat chest. My itty bitty titty committee. I like my flat chest. My medium-sized butt. I don't like walking around like a cow. You guys don't look like cows, okay? You're beautiful just the way you are. But I can't have a big butt like that. I just can't. I cannot do it. I like white guys. I like to be thrown and tossed. I don't know how y'all do it. The big booty, I can't do it. I like my booty the way it is, man. It's just right. It shakes a little bit. I don't like big butt. I like the way they look though. The way when them black girls in the club shake their booty, I say, "Ooh, girl, I'll throw you some dollars, cause you're killing it. They be killing it. It's sexy as hell. I swear, sexy. No lies. I'm not kissing ass. It's mwah. I just can't carry all that weight on me. I can't. It's weird to me. I mean, because every guy that I had sex with, that was white, I don't know, they feel comfortable because I'm not too big, I guess. You know what I mean? It's easy. It's easier to deal with skinny, with someone. White guys are soft. For those of you who want to date, I want to just I don't know, not every white guy is the same because Southern white guys like big booties. Southern white guys like big booties, or guys from the South or whatever. But conservative white guys usually like flat stomach, nice skinny. That's where the money at, baby. Because when I was a prostitute, they were the black guys were giving me $50. I went to the Roosevelt Hotel. This white guy showed up with 500. I said, well, damn, baby. And then the black guy said, you for the white man, because you skinny as hell. We can't do nothing with you. I said, you sure can't. Your pockets are thin, paper thin. You feel me? You're not cute. I like yellow bones. I like yellow bones with green eyes. The boys that I've been fucking with, they look good. Nothing like what you see on TV. Not even a Chris Brown, better. For real, St. Lucia. They're mixed with white and black. I wish I would have taken pictures. I said, damn, we got some stars down here. Boy. And when I say white boy, his name was white boy, but he was black mixed with white. I said, damn, baby. I said, oh, you're looking so good. I was like, but I was nice. I was good. I was like, damn, I had to take a shot for that one. I said, he's going to take so long just to holler back. So I went over there and I was like, damn, baby, what's up? Like, you looking so cute. He loved every bit of it. Damn, he was licking the plate. And guess what? His ugly ass, dark skinned friend going to show up talk about my pimples. So the boy doesn't like me. He said, she got pimples. She's ugly. But I told him no, man. He was trying to fuck with me. I said, no, man. I like your friend. Period. Where your friend at? You where your nigga at, man? Cause you ain't. I wasn't playing. Cause you can't play with my time. Boy, looking like that, burning me up, baby. Ooh, she's hot. He was cooking in the kitchen, baby. He had dreadlocks, green eyes, light skin. You know, some people got green eyes and they think they're cute. I'm not talking about you. You gotta be really cute, man. I'm gonna show you. Damn, they're rare, very rare. I can't even compare him to nobody because I'm like thinking, damn, who look like white boy? The only person that's close, even a little bit, is Dollar. It's not that little. Dollar, you know, Dollar, let's make a toast. We ain't never going back to being broke. White boy look better than Dollar. That was my dude. I mean, we fucked in the basement. And then this other girl that was a Leo hating on me. She said, you know, she fucked my brother. Her brother saved my life. I had no cash. Nothing. He wanted some pussy. I said, shit. Thank you for saving my life. These bitches had just jumped me in the club. I was bleeding. My tip was bleeding. I had a scar. Like a keloid. Look at this shit. I don't know if you can see it, but this bitch from the Brooklyn. It was worse. It's getting better. I was fucking her up too. You feel me? I said, let me take a shot because I only when I'm sober, I don't want to fight because I'm smart. I'm like, we can take this shit to court. You know, when I'm drunk, I'm somebody else. I'm like, oh, y'all want to see a show? Oh, y'all want to play with you? I act like mama. All right, bitch, come outside, oh. You have to. You have to. If you want to win in the hood, you literally have to get hood. You have to, or else they're gonna be like, this white bitch. Well, who you think you're better than us? They're crazy. Oh man, I said I'll stay in the house. Fuck a pool. I'm not going back to the hood. I'm going to build programs, and those that want to come to school, you can come to school if you're ready to behave, because you're not going to be a disruption to the class, to the rest of the class. You understand me? Because we're coming with the police and the military if you think you got guns. Your guns are nothing compared to their guns, trust me. You guys have no uniform, you're sloppy, your guns are probably not even registered. You're all probably gonna go to jail the minute they catch you. Because your guns are not registered. Okay? Think before you act. Either stay in the hood or get out of the hood. Or go to jail. Or send them back to Africa. Because we don't want to take care of them. They said they're going to start charging for rent in jail. Yeah, I was talking to the cops in Houston. They said, we're going to start charging their ass. You know, you got to start paying for a roof over your head. This white boy said, we're going to take, this white man was, we were homeless and this white man was, they were harassing. They said, you can't loiter right here. You can't loiter there. He said, where do I go? They said, they're going to take you to jail. He said, shit, at least we got some food. At least they got some food in jail. Man, that's crazy, man. People are going to jail just to have a roof over their head. That's crazy. Nah, man, we need employees. What does it look like? All the employees taking care of prisoners, criminals. Dump them in Africa. And then they'll learn. Because they could be building something, but now they want to blame it all on the white guy. Because they spend most of their time rapping. You didn't learn anything? Nothing? Jay-Z, you didn't learn anything? I have to tell you, I have to. I have no choice, really. Where are the schools, guys? Where are the schools? You made money. You're billionaires. I appreciate you guys. We appreciate, but there is more to do than just be a rapper. There's more to you than just a rapper. You can do it. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, but you must do the right thing. You must help the people that gave you a platform. How do you guys feel when they lift you up and let you rap your music and talk your mess and say your things, and then you say, fuck white people in America with billions of dollars in your bank account? You should be sucking his dick if he will let you. He won't even let you do it. You guys probably forcing them. Justin Bieber. Oops. Justin Bieber. Oops. I've been holding that shit in for a long time. And I don't have time to rap about it. We got to talk about it. I'm an entrepreneur. Then I'll be a rapper later. Because when you rap this, they think it's a joke. They think we're playing. We're not playing. I came all the way from Africa. I didn't know English at all. You were born here and you still speak slang. You still talk like that. And you still at work talking like that. And you still acting like that. And you were born here with all these opportunities here. And you still acting like that. What happened? They're lying. They're trying to beg. What happened? You're stuck in the hood? It's not that good. It's not all, it isn't everything, I'm telling you. Oh, the dick good? It isn't everything, it's not. It's too big. You gotta take cocaine to feel it, to numb the pain. That shit is too much, it's too much. Even on cocaine. You can't make love, you just gotta fuck, motherfucker. Can't even eat pussy, man. Comedy. This ain't comedy, it's for real. I'm being honest. White man look at me one time. I go home, take a good picture, good mental picture. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a woman. I needed that. My pussy don't roar all the time like that, but it roars. It roars. I'm like, I needed that. I said, damn, y'all are activating a vehicle right here. When a man turn you on, he's activating a vehicle. Woo! They're all in suits, man. We gotta catch up. I don't want to hear racist music and all that bullshit. I don't want to hear that. Y'all don't know what y'all coming for. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. They come equipped with the full armor of God. That's what it looks like. It looks like the full. I mean, they come equipped with the uniform, right? They're not perfect, but let's see you do better. That's all we can do is compromise. That's all we can do. Because these are new generations and they don't really, the people that messed up were in the past and they passed that craziness on to them. So let's just try to reason. That's all I can do. What do I look like joining with you guys with Black Lives Matter? Right? And then saying, oh, ha ha ha. But those people are sitting, they're off they're not doing that stuff anymore from what I'm seeing. And I'm looking at Black Lives Matter and I'm looking at their website and there's a lot of stuff that's making sense. And I'm like, well, there's some things that you guys got to clean up. They need your help. But it's just like, I can't really focus on that right now because for some reason when I do, I start getting these weird attacks on my body. Like I'm just not supposed to talk about it. I'm serious. Like every time I say about it, I start getting like some weird disease or something. I'm like, ugh. So I just had to be quiet. And I think it's just because I'm in a state of mind where I'm still recovering. So I have to kind of slowly adjust, get back to that. Because I wasn't like that all the time. You get what I mean? So it's like, I want to help you guys get better because I know you're desperate. But we're going to need to do this as a team. You understand what I'm saying? I've been in the hood for a very long time and it wasn't always the best. you know, not for me. It was fun when it was fun, but it just became way too much gossip, too much wasting time, and you have to do this the smart way. You can't go telling people, why don't you, you know, you got to get on the internet. You can't go in person and tell people. You'll be telling a million people the same thing and they won't listen. You have to build something. You have to start online, then start building schools, then send the message, then start writing a book. Then, you know, that's what you have to do. That's how you get smart. That's what white people do. They write books. But unfortunately, my hands are like crippled, kind of, not all the way. I can't, I have all these problems, so I have to talk. I wish I could just write a book and be smart and finally make some cash off of this, you know? But I got plenty of money somewhere. You just gotta keep working. It'll show up. I mean, hell, I'm in an apartment now. I think we got enough time here. I think that we've finally made it. Um, like I said, guys, let bygones be bygones and let's move forward. And the best thing to do is build educational systems. Don't expect white people to do everything. You know, they've already done so much. And I know there's a lot of messing up, but let's all just do this together, okay? We don't have time to argue, be angry. Stop eating chicken. Stop eating that mess so you don't have to be so angry. That's why you're angry, because the spirits and the chickens that you're eating are what's making you angry. Go to Africa and I bet you won't be angry at America anymore. Africa is hot, man. No opportunities, no jobs. They're probably angry too. The sun. It's a lot to think about. I don't know how they feel, but I know that I've been sunburned before, so shit is no jokes. Feel like I got stung by a fucking jellyfish on my chest. This shit burns, man. It's crazy. But it's nothing compared to third degree fire. I know. Like, I don't even know if I'm saying third degree right. There's nothing compared to being burned. But that was the path. I know that you guys are traumatized, but we got to move forward, man. We have got to move. Sometimes you got to wake people up by bringing up the past. Be like, don't you forget. Don't you forget. Because the thing about it is that when black people were burned, now we see solutions in America. We see a difference being made in the white communities and Spanish communities, but then there is still a problem in the black community. But then you got the same black people asking for help that are able to provide help. And I'm thinking, is somebody blocking them? Is somebody telling them they can't do this? That's probably what it is. That's all I could think. Like I said, if you want to talk to white people, you have to talk with intelligence. You can't show up and start making demands. And, you know, you have to learn how to sweet talk. You got to learn how to flirt, baby. Man, male or female, it makes no difference. They're smart. You don't have to be a girl. They'll date a guy, whatever. It's all about the mind. They like intelligence. White people are, especially white men, they're attracted to intelligence. Because intelligence builds. Physical is just physical. It works, it helps, but intelligence builds. They want someone that they're compatible with, someone you could talk to, someone to understand you. I hear you guys. I hear everyone. I hear black pain. I hear white pain. I'm tired. I hear my pain. I hear my husband. So, Trump, don't be mad at me if I'm supporting this cute, handsome guy because he's speaking to me. Don't be mad. I'm not ignoring you. He's just close to my heart. Okay. Like, I want you to get some rest. It's close to my heart. When someone's close to your heart, you can't do nothing about it. So, all right, guys, that's all for today. Let's try to turn this off. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. Guys, are we supposed to... Oh,